name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make loaded potato skins. Now this is an awesome appetizer type of dish to serve if you're having people over, kind of keep them munching on something while the main course is cooking. And it's really easy. You can make it ahead of time and just throw it in the oven to bring it back up to temperature and get that cheese bubbly, golden brown, and serve in just a few minutes. Of course, you need some russet potatoes. We got some bacon. We got some sharp cheddar cheese, some green onion. We're also going to make a homemade dip that we're going to use to dip these potato skins in. It's going to blow your friends and family away how delicious this is. And once you see how easy it is, this will probably be a staple anytime you have friends over for a family barbecue or anything like that. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Okay, so I got the potatoes here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to cook these. So preheat your oven to 400 degrees, and then we're just coating each potato with some olive oil, and then we're just going to season that with a little kosher salt. And yeah, 400 degrees, probably around an hour. You want them cooked, but not like fully cooked, you know, because we're going to scoop out some of the inside of the potato and stuff it with some bacon and some cheese. It's going to be really good.
Yum, yum, yum.
But yeah, so they don't need to be fully cooked because they're going to go back in the oven once we got them all stuffed and cooked probably another 15-20 minutes. But you definitely want them cooked enough that you can easily scoop out, you know, the inside. So just bear that in mind. I'm going to check them at around an hour. Now we're just going to sprinkle with a little bit of kosher salt. And yeah, don't be afraid to use a nice amount of salt because these potatoes need some seasoning for sure. And this is just going on the outside anyway, but yeah. So we'll salt all these up. Now we'll just kind of basically turn them over and repeat the process. So I'll get these all seasoned up, oiled up into a 400 degree oven for around an hour. See you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I have all the ingredients for this dip we're going to serve with the potato skins. So in the mixing bowl here, I have 3/4 of a cup of sour cream. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise and use the good stuff. No low fat, none of that nonsense. We need this to taste good. Okay. We're going to have 1 tablespoon of dehydrated onions. Try to get the stuff that's kind of got not just onion powder, but with the big flakes. Okay? We're going to add some 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. We got 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, or you can also use red wine vinegar if that's all you have. And we're going to add, I think it's around a 1/4 cup of diced up green onion or scallions, whatever they call it. And now we're going to put a little dash of my favorite thing to pronounce, Worcestershire sauce. And then of course a little bit of hot sauce. I'm using sriracha, that's my favorite. And you know, put as much as you'd like. I think that's good. And now we're going to mix this up, and I'm just going to stick this in the fridge, let it firm up, let all these flavors come together, meld together, and that's it. We'll be back in a second, take those potatoes out of the oven, and show you what to do next. Alright, while I'm waiting for those potatoes to cook, time for a beverage review. This is from New Glarus Brewing Company, there in Wisconsin, Coffee Stout. It didn't say how much alcohol, but it's 5.75% alcohol. I looked it up online, and this is actually brewed with real coffee. So I've never had anything like this before. I'm usually not a huge stout fan, but it's one I saw in the store and I haven't tried it, so I thought, hey, what the hell. Alright, so this New Glarus beer is pretty good. I guess you can only get it in Wisconsin, so it's kind of got like a little bit of a cult following among people. Their most popular one is called Spotted Cow, and it's a very light beer, but it's got a lot of flavor for a very light beer. And by light beer, I mean a Pilsner type beer that's, I think it's around 4.5% alcohol. There's a lot of beers out here in Wisconsin, they like it like kind of lower alcohol content. I think just because they drink a lot of it in the summer. All right. It's definitely a stout. As you can see, very dark, nice head. Don't really smell much. A little bit of like sweetness to it, maybe like caramel. Don't smell any coffee. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching my video. Thank you so much. We're gonna have some delicious loaded potato skins shortly. I wonder what the caffeine content of this is. You know? It's good. It's dark. It's like your typical stout, but yeah, I can taste a little bit of the coffee, but it's not overpowering. It does add kind of a nice flavor profile to it, I have to admit. That's actually pretty good. And like I said, I'm normally not a big stout type of person, but that is good. I have to say I'm pretty impressed. Alright, I'm going to enjoy this. We got another 53 minutes until those potatoes are done. In the meantime, I'm going to start frying up some bacon, because we need some bacon to put on top of those potatoes. And yeah, we'll be back shortly. Cheers. Okay, here are the potatoes. They've been sitting out for around 20 minutes to kind of cool off. They've been cooking for around an hour. Now you just want to cut them in half. There we go. And just kind of, we want to scoop out some of the inside, but we don't want to go too crazy. Just enough to kind of put that nice stuffing of cheese and bacon. So just kind of scoop it out and save that potato you scoop out, because that's good stuff. You can put it in soups, or I might just put some cheese and bacon on it, eat it like a baked potato later.
No, we're going to use it to thicken some
Yeah, but just
soups.
like that, that's perfect.
See that?
We don't want to
Just
go
like
too
that.
much, just like that. And then we'll do the rest of these potatoes. We'll get them all scooped out, and we'll come back and show you how they look like and what the next step is. Be back in a second. Alright, here we are. You can see we scooped out the center of all the potatoes. Now all we're going to do is like put a little coating of olive oil on these potatoes, not a whole lot. We're just going to kind of coat them a little bit. We kind of want to crisp them up. Just like so. A little bit more in there. And then we're going to season it with some seasoning salt. I'm using the old standby Lowry's. Put a little seasoning salt on here. Like so. And a little bit of ground black pepper. Alright, just like so. Now we're going to actually turn these over, and we're going to put them back in the oven for around 15-20 minutes. We're just going to try to crisp up the skins a little bit, get them hard, get them ready. Yep. There's my oven, ready to go. Alright, just like that. Whoops. Alright, just like that. I'm going to stick them in the oven for another 15 minutes or so. Be back in a minute. Okay, here we are, fresh out of the oven. They've been in there for around 15 minutes. Yeah, see, this is what we want. Just a little bit of steam on them, a little bit of crispiness. Turn them over now, and now we're going to get busy stuffing these. Ooh. With some cheese and bacon bits. So there we are, they're all turned over. First thing we're going to add is some sharp cheddar cheese. We're going to put a lot of that right on the middle of these potatoes. And believe me, you can never have too much cheese, so be generous. Okay, so we got that layer of cheese. Now, some bacon. And again, be generous, right? Whoops. Try not to spill some on the outside, although that's probably inevitable. Look at this. Oh, man. If you like stuffed baked potato, like I do, you know, or I guess the baked potato with the works, which is cheese, bacon, sour cream, chives, some butter. You're gonna love these. These are so good. And something about the skin, getting them crisped up like that, man, adds to the flavor. We got the cheese, we got the bacon. We gotta put more cheese, right? Come on, these are loaded potato skins. We want these things to be right. So put some more sharp cheddar cheese on top. Man, look at this. Could you ask for anything better? What a perfect little snack food to have for your friends and family. Especially if you got the smoker going outside. You just want to kind of keep them satisfied while they enjoy a beer or a cocktail while they're waiting for the main dish to be served. Cook up some of these inside in the oven. Serve them this with a drink. They'll be happy and content till the main dish is served. Okay, so now, last but not least, we're just going to top off again with the remaining pieces of bacon. Layer upon layer. Okay, so I'm just going to put these in the oven just to kind of melt that cheese, get them a little crispy. Yeah, we are done. Alright guys, we'll be back in a second to try these out. But hang on.
After you're done with this clip, you're ready to...
Look at that. Okay, here we are, fresh out of the oven. Oh man, these are good. Alright, I'm going to put them on a plate. We'll sample them in just a second. Okay, here we are, fresh out of the oven with some of that dip. We'll be back to sample this in just a second. Alright, welcome back. I'm here with my wife, Monica.
Hi.
Look at this. This looks like something out of, I don't know what, TGIF or Applebee's or whatever.
Actually,
But much better. Okay. These are still kind of hot. I got that homemade
and they
sauce.
smell really good too.
Take a small one. Ooh. Dropping the green onion. Gotta scoop up some of that sauce.
Oh, it's hot,
It is hot. That's what I'm saying. Be
but
careful.
it smells good. Mmm.
Mmm.
Mmm. No. Oh my gosh.
Wow. That is good. Hang on.
No, that's a whole different ball game.
I don't want to double dip, so I'm getting a spoon right here. This sauce
Is
is
amazing.
awesome.
No, it's not just a sauce though. It's a potato
No,
mix.
the potatoes.
Okay, this changes everything, right? This is really good.
Mmm. No,
I'm not even a huge potato person. Like normally, I'm not the first one to order potatoes. I'll eat them, and I'll like them. This is good.
Yeah. If you like a loaded baked potatoes, you know, with butter and sour cream and chives and bacon bits and cheese, try this, man.
But this sauce is not like
It's got a little
this
spice
sauce
to it.
isn't like just dipping it in sour cream.
No.
You got all the flavors going in that. That's like dipping it in ranch and sour cream or whatever it is you like to dip. Your favorite dipping
It's
sauce.
better than ranch.
That's like amazing sauce. It's like a mixture of sour cream.
No, definitely give it a try,
I
guys.
can't even explain that, really.
Yeah.
How do you
I highly
explain that?
recommend it. A great little finger food for your guest if you have a bunch of people coming
Yeah.
over while they're waiting for the main event, a brisket or a pork shoulder or ribs or whatever. Serve this first. This would actually be good in a smoker
I
too.
go to
The
any
smoker
party
is
where
on.
they're serving this, right?
Yeah, exactly. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Please hit the like button if you like it. The little logo in the bottom corner of the screen, if you hit that, you can subscribe to my channel, which I would greatly appreciate. And I'll leave a link above and below to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com, where I have all my videos, all the recipes, photos, the whole bit. Go check it out. Thanks again for stopping by.
This is amazing. You have to try it. You have to try it.
Yeah, I love
I'm not
this.
lying. This is not your normal thing. This is a game changer right here.
Just look at that.
No, the sauce
Dixie's waiting
mixed.
for some.
Yeah, well, she's not gonna get it. But look, the sauce mixed with the potatoes and that, whatever it is,
The
the
sauce
sauce,
is really
the
good.
sauce is amazing.
Yep.
Do it, do it, and then comment and tell us what you think of it. Seriously.
As always, guys, thanks for stopping by. We're going to enjoy these right now.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
God. It's so good.